Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video. I am me, A.J.T, and I got some fluff in my hair by the looks of things. Let's get that out nice and early. No need for that to be inside my hair. Listen guys, welcome to another video by A.J.T. This is what you guys know it is. Every single Friday, I sit in front of you guys with my line paper in front of me, and I talk about my weekend score predictions, which is strictly no hate on any team, as I must put that out before I say anything. No hate on any team, strictly the predictions that I think the teams are going to win, the teams are going to lose. They're not even biased, these man, these are purely honesty from A.J.T. Now, when we get into this score prediction video, tonight there's not a single championship game on. Tonight is a Premier League. We have West Ham against Brighton, so I will give a score prediction for that game purely because it's the only Friday night match that I will be watching. Also Sunday, got an interesting thing to tell you about what will happen Sunday. We will discuss. Many of you may already know what happens on a Sunday. Many of you may be new to the channel and thinking, what happens on a Sunday? Why can't he just tell us what happens on a Sunday? Why isn't he telling us what happens on a Sunday? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. But it'll be at the end of the video. So make sure you watch the whole video and then you wait for A.J.T to tell you exactly what will happen on Sunday. Let's get into it. So Friday night, which is tonight. It's always a good night, Friday nights, I think. Friday night, normally a payday. My payday. Normally Parmesan time. You guys don't get a Parmesan time, just in case I can't get one tomorrow. Imagine if I don't get Parmesan tonight, and Borough lose tomorrow. That means I have to go a week without Parmesan. Are you mad? Now I'm going to get my Parmesan tonight, and if we win tomorrow, listen, double Parmos for the weekend. Let's have it, man. Let's have it. No, there's double XP stuff in the games. Double Parmos. That's a way forward. So, tonight we have West Ham versus Brighton. Now, for me, West Ham, I thought they played well at Burnley last week. Brighton, not a bad team. They've gone up. And you know, Brighton are actually doing pretty well, you know. I didn't actually bag them to do anything this season in the Premier League. But I think they're proving a lot of people wrong. They are scoring goals. They are getting decent wins. I mean, they drew against Everton as well. They did beat Everton as well, do you know what I mean? So, Brighton are doing well. West Ham are doing alright. Obviously, Chico Hernandez plays for them now. One of my favourite players, to be honest with you. I do genuinely like Hernandez. I think he's a fantastic player. So yeah, West Ham tonight, I feel like they're going to this game, and I don't feel like it'd be too much of a struggle for them. I feel like they will get the result. So for me, West Ham to win tonight 2-0. So we're going to Saturday, and every single championship team plays but one, and that is the game that's happening on Sunday, Ipswich versus Norwich, which is, I don't know what derby is, I don't know what they call themselves down there, but it's some sort of famous derby they have. It's got a special name to it. Listen, I don't know what the names of the derbies, I'll be honest with you. Ipswich versus Norwich, the derby. It's called Ipswich-Norwich derby. So the first game on Saturday that was in front of me was Aston Villa versus Fulham. Now for me it's going to be a great game, I think, because these are both alright teams. Obviously you guys know I've already been to Aston Villa twice. The ticket is there, and the other one is, hang on, there. Went to Villa twice, not so long ago. Villa are a decent team, do you know what I mean? And they are set outright, but they're not really getting the results. And when I was talking to fans after that game, they were all saying, you know, they're home for the best for Aston Villa. So at the start of the season, if they're saying that, it shows that Aston Villa aren't really having a great run of form with them in it. Fulham for me, as you guys know, I went to Fulham as well. I don't know what that ticket is, but I did go. That's it, I think. Is that it? No, Fulham's over there, man. Fulham, you can't even see it off camera, but Fulham I went to, and they were a decent team. Do you know what I mean? They're the decent defenders. They set up well, and they do attack you very, very strongly. So, with that being said, I feel like Fulham will come out this one winners, but it won't be an easy game. I feel like they will just nick it. 2-1 Fulham is what I'm going for in this game. Next one is the place where I was last week, which is Oakwell. They take on Hull. Oakwell being at home of Barnsley. Barnsley will try and entertain Hull on Saturday. Now Barnsley, for me, they're alright, man. Like I say, you know, I mean, Barnsley aren't a bad team. I know we played them and whatnot, but you guys know my views on Barnsley. You know what I mean, the score goals, I don't know, man, I don't want to slack Barnsley off, because obviously I was there the other week, but I don't know, man, Barnsley are just like Barnsley, innit? Like, when I was watching them, they were like, just booting it sideways, booting it long, you know, creating decent chances. Don't get me wrong, you know, they obviously that one-on-one, they hit the post. They have another one, put it just side of the post. So, I don't know, my Barnsley are an alright team. For me, Hull are a strong team, and they look very, very strong this season, to be fair, I think. So, very, very excited to be going to Hull. 31st of October as well, obviously end of the month, Halloween night, I'm going to Hull away. But Hull, for me, is a team that are impressing this season, personally, I think. I know they may not be up there, but they're still doing alright football. And I know Hull aren't massive at the table, but they are still getting results, to getting decent draws against teams, and they are beating teams at home. For me, I feel like Hull have too much in the tank for Barnsley, personally. And I feel like if Borough would have turned up properly on Saturday, we members would have got something at Barnsley. I don't know what the hell was going on with Middlesbrough that day. So, for me, Hull take this, and Hull take this pretty convincing with a 3-0 win. Next one is Bolton versus QPR. Now, QPR came here not so long ago and we beat them 3-2, but I tell you now, man, it wasn't an easy game. QPR, very strong team. Good manager as well, Holloway. I'm not particularly his biggest fan, but when a manager does well for a club, you kind of got to give him a bit of recognition. He's a good manager, man. He's got QPR doing bits for them this season. And Bolton, I say one of my favourite away days. Sad to see where they are this season, especially rock bottom in the Championship. Doesn't look very good for them, does it? Do you know what I mean? So I don't see them getting a result tomorrow. I feel like Holloway's going to go there and have his team set up the same way they came to Middlesbrough, and that is strong, attacking, down the flank. So QPR to get the win. QPR to win 2-1 in this one. So there's only a few, well, let's just say about 7 fixtures left now. So Brentford take on Sunderland as well. I mean, that's another one. Another good game, really, because obviously Sunderland need the points. And Brentford are a decent team at home. Brentford came here, and Brentford were good. That's what I mean. Teams that have come here have actually played alright, you know what I mean? I can't really have a bad word to say about them, to be fair. Obviously, apart from Burton, who to be fair to, you know what I mean, they haven't really got the strongest of teams. But Brentford came here, they played very well, scored two decent goals. Sunderland, 23rd, not really doing very well, are they? Let's be honest, man. Sunderland are failing at the minute. Not great for them. So Brentford for me will take the win. I feel Sunderland are obviously. I feel like they've just got a low on confidence at the minute. You know what I mean? They're not winning games. The stadium's always empty pretty much on a match day. I don't know how many fans will travel to Brentford tomorrow to watch them. Sad times for Sunderland. Obviously not for Borough fans and whatnot. It isn't sad for us, but sad times for their fans. And like I say, I see Sunderland having another awful weekend, getting beat 2-0 at Brentford. Bristol City versus Leeds, and this is a game that I see and I think this is tough, me. I feel like this might be a tough game for Leeds. But with the result going through me, you wouldn't think it is. But I think these could be 2 late goals. I said I'll go for a 3-1 Leeds and for a 1-1 draw at half time. I feel like both teams will be tying at half time. Come out the second half, I feel like Leeds will nick it just later on. I say we play Leeds in a couple of weeks as well. But for me, Leeds, let's say, man, they are doing really well. And obviously this season, Bristol City have got a home as well. We've got to go there December 2nd. So yeah, for me, Bristol City come off losers of this one. Leeds to win 3-1. Now, Derby versus Sheffield Wed. Now, this is going to be a good game as well. I can see this one being a good game. A 2-2 draw is what I've gone for in this one. Both attacking teams, both can score goals. Don't really see a winner. I feel like a draw would be an equal result. Next one, Borough versus Cardiff. Now, you guys know I will be there, sat in the south stand. Although my camera may pick up this side. I mean, this side, the south stand. Not going to be an easy game, you know what I mean? It's not going to be easy, this game, man. Honestly, it's not going to be easy. I'm pretty fearful, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, when it comes down to obviously the night before, you know what I mean? You kind of got to sit there and think about it a little bit. And I said 2-0 in my prediction. I'm sticking with 2-0 Borough. That's what my heart's saying. My head's telling me that Borough could get slapped up tomorrow. My head's telling me that Cardiff could just come here and beat us 3-0. And that's not me being negative. That's what my head's saying. My heart's telling me, believe in the club. Believe the good times will come, and I do believe. And I do believe that we will win tomorrow. Now, many people may call me deluded, but listen, man, the good times have got to come. The good times have got to come. 2-0 Borough. Braithwaite and Sonbalonga both go scores for Borough tomorrow. Yeah, man. I say my head's telling me Cardiff will come here and absolutely hammer us, but my heart's telling me Borough 2-0. So I'm sticking with Borough 2-0 tomorrow. Next one is Forest versus Burton. Burton, again, struggling this season, man. They are really are struggling. Forest, for me, will see Burton tomorrow. Maybe it's an easy opponent, but listen, every game you're going to is difficult. But I do feel like Burton will come off losers pretty badly tomorrow with a Nottingham Forest 3-0 win. Sheffield United versus Reading. Now, Reading, I've got to go to next Saturday. Excited to go to Reading, man. I really do enjoy their stadium. Never been to Sheffield United, so I'm excited to go there this season. But Sheffield United are very good at home this season. They're showing. Well, I mean, look at where they are in the league. Nobody would have predicted Sheffield United, to be so high up in the table. They're doing really well. Fantastic manager as well. And like I say, man, Reading, away from home, they are great. Don't get me wrong, they do pick up results here and there, but they're not really a fantastic team away from home. For me, going for Sheffield United 2-1 win. It won't be easy, they will nick it, but yeah, like I say, man, that should be a good game to watch for anyone that is going. Next one is Wolves v Preston. Now, many people may be slagging off Preston, but I tell you now, man, they went to Fulham a couple of weeks ago and obviously got 2. They came here and played a decent game up here. So Preston, man, Preston are a good team away from home. I'll tell you that right now. I will not be surprised if they do get a couple tomorrow. They are a very, very good team. Many people underestimate Preston like I did myself. Foolishly, they are a very, very good team, Preston. And like I said, I didn't know how good they were until they came here and played. Very, very good team. Wolves are absolutely killing the league. Let's not forget, Wolves are absolutely battering this league. Top of the table, and rightly so, man. The players are gelling well. Good manager, good tactics. Fantastic morale. They really are showing the rest of the championship how it's done. And like I say, man, it'll be a tough game tomorrow for Wolves and Preston. I've gone for a Wolves 3-2 win, but I don't think it'll be an all-easy match for them. I feel like they will have to get the goal late on to beat Preston, as Preston are a team who do not lie down. Trust me. Millwall versus Birmingham is a team that finished off the Saturday fixtures. That is a late kick-off in the championship. Birmingham obviously beat Cardiff last week, but I don't see them beating Millwall. I think Millwall will be strong tomorrow. Them just going up, they're going to try and stay in this division for as long as they can. So I feel like Millwall to win tomorrow, 2-1. Sunday. Now this is the end of the video, near enough. Sunday we've obviously got Ipswich versus Norwich. I've gone for a Norwich 2-1 win because I feel like their team is a lot stronger than Ipswich. Now do not hate me in the comment section, Ipswich fans, please. But I do feel like Norwich will come out winners. That's what I'm saying. Sunday. Now this game kicks off. Now I don't even know if it's on TV. If it's on TV, I will be live streaming me like this. I'll be sat like this, and I'll try and hide the game because the game's often on my picture. And it's often reflecting. So if this game's on TV, I will be live streaming whilst watching this. So the live stream maybe will start at 11:50, and I will just check what time. Hold on, give me a second. I will edit this bit out. Just give me a sec. Yes, so I've just checked. I will not edit. I'll just have to pause the video and obviously unpause it. I've just checked there. It is on TV. Norwich versus Ipswich. I don't know my camera for you guys. It is on TV tomorrow. So guys, on Sunday, I will be live streaming Sunday. Make sure to come over to the channel at 11:50. The match kicks off at 12. I think 12:15, 12 o'clock, something like that. Around that time, I will be live streaming. Obviously, I will be live streaming the first game of the day, Ipswich versus Norwich. Going right into the last game. I'm not particularly sure who the last game is, but I will be on live stream till about 6 o'clock. So about 6 hours of A.J.T. I know someone did it last week. They even told me, Jamie, if you're watching, shout out to him, man. He watched the whole stream last week. So credit to anybody that comes over and watches the live stream. I said, Jamie, well done, man, for coming over and watching the whole live stream. So if you guys want to get a shout out, remember to come over, just tell me you're watching the live stream. I'll try and shout you out for the next live stream video. Like I say, 11:50, be there on Sunday. I will be live streaming. I hope to see you guys there as well. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your Friday. Enjoy your Palmos if you're getting one. Or enjoy your kebab if you live elsewhere. You guys take care. And I'll see you at the match tomorrow. Up the butter!